Hey, greetings, Earthlings. So, I am here at Walmart in West Plains. Missouri is very beautiful. Like, look at all this rock right here. So pretty, all the natural beauty that enhances our Ozarks, the Ozark Mountains. So, and the Table Rock, it's just so beautiful. So, the reason I'm popping on is to just talk about some stuff that we put into our bodies that is the reason that we don't feel good. I ran in and used the restroom while I am waiting for Zipporah to get her oil changed and her lug nuts retorqued because I just got some sweet, fat, mud terrain tires back on her, which were the stock tires that came on her. So, okay, for some reason it stopped recording. I might have hit something. So, um, I was in the bathroom, and when I walked in, there was this cute ginger. She had her hair all up. She's probably, I know how old she was. She told me, D, the point of the story. So she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at my sunburn in the mirror. I didn't even see." And see, that's what we're all so quick to give a shit what other people are thinking about what we're doing. Who gives a flying fuck? Do you, boo? And I told her, I go, you are fine. I go, you do you, be authentic, whatever it is you were doing. I said, that's fine. She goes, oh, well, she goes, it was my birthday. She goes, and I turned 21. And I said, we are not a number. We are our energy. And then she said, well, she's like, yeah. And she's like, it was my 21st. She's like, so I drank. I normally don't drink. And she got sunburned. They fell asleep in the sun. So then I said to her, I said, well, alcohol. I said, since you normally don't drink, I said, alcohol is actually ethanol. She goes, what's that? And I go, gasoline. And I go, it shrinks your brain. It's a number one carcinogen. She's like, look at her face. Oh, I'm not going to drink again. I didn't even like it. So she had never drank, but since she turned 21. And there's a beautiful young soul that gets it. She knows. She's like, I'm not even interested in it. Same with the foods we put in our body. I've got a friend that's been speaking to me about not feeling well mentally and stuff. And, I've been trying to explain that what we put in and on our bodies, whether it be the food that is so overly processed with all the stuff they put in it so it's shelf life sustainable, like a Twinkie for fucking ever. If anybody has seen the movie Zombieland with Woody Harrelson, Twinkies don't go bad. I was like, do I have my shirt on backwards? I don't, because it says Star Wars. So the chemicals that they also spray on the crops, which is, most of it is glyphosate, which is Roundup for the weed killer. Well, we are consuming all of this in addition to meat that one may consume that has, it's not clean meat. So you're eating stuff that has antibiotics, may have parasites, and so what's the human population doing? The earthlings, they're consuming this stuff, and then they don't understand why they feel like shit. Well, what goes in matters. So just like this, so we are computers. We are, a living, walking, living, five senses, computer. So we have a processor, our pineal gland, our brain, our entire endocrine system processes everything that we put into it, whether it be visually, whether it be through, our mouth and ingesting it through our digestive system for it to process, and goes through the entire body, same way as any lotions, any sprays, any kind of lotions you use, toothpaste, anything you put on your body, on this avatar, on this meat suit, or into it, is going to affect your operating system. So what happens when we put trash into an actual computer? When we put trash into a computer, they get bogged down, right? They don't run the same. And sometimes they get viruses, right? And what does that do? That shuts down the entire system. And then the virus has to be cleaned out before the computer can function properly again. Same way with us. Keep your processor clean. Keep it clean. And yeah, is it challenging here in this day and age? Absolutely, but you can do it. It takes work, it takes change, and it takes removing oneself from the system that has been so designed to entrap you and enslave you, us, in this system of just this loop and this Groundhog Day of recycling the same shit and getting the same results. And then what do most earthlings do? They go to Western medicine for the cure. If I just snotted. If Western medicine was intended to cure us, it would be nonprofit. But most people miss that whole part of, you know, what nonprofit means. It means that they don't profit off of the people. Why do you think so many rescues and stuff, they're non-profit? And we love those, right? We love nonprofit organizations because what does that mean? That the ego is not connected. There's no greed. There's no underlying reason why this place is operating. We know that nonprofit organizations are there and they're operating off of love. They're operating off of wanting to change what is ongoing here. So they want to stop the problem. They don't want to just put a band-aid on it, and they're not making money on it. Western medicine does. So if you want to take care of yourself, you got to go within. None of the answers are out there. It's all right here. And then what rabbit holes are you diving down to research, to, you know, receive and obtain that correct information? You know, I mean, it takes work, but we've all got these tools right here that I'm talking to you on. And Google, you can hit the microphone and Google voice ask the questions. But my dear earthlings, go within and do the work and do your breath work. Do your sitting with yourself. Ground barefoot in this beautiful earth. Like, all you gotta do is take your shoes off and put those tootsies on the ground, man. I did it today. I was out hugging the tree, this beautiful maple tree. I was talking to Ra. I was thanking Mother Gaia and everything for the healing that is here and free. Remember, all of this stuff was here, free for us until they packaged it up, branded it, and then put that label on it, and then stuck it in a store to sell it back to you. Knowledge is power, my loves. Seek the truth. Seek what you know and what you hear from your consciousness speaking to you, to your subconscious, and then down here to this physical avatar that is the challenging part in getting it to do what you want. There's 3 in 1. Your consciousness, your subconscious, and then the physical. So you got 3 that you need to align. Align your chakras, do your breathing, do your breath work, be with yourself, stay off of these devices as much as you can unless you're seeking knowledge. Don't doom scroll. I love you. Peace, love, and light. Ciao.